this is phenomenal. I'm so pleased with myself. See, I told you we would be doing more Christmas stuff. Gotta be honest, the microwave is sort of harshing the vibe here, but she is needed, nay, important, because today we're gonna be testing out some Christmassy recipes. I love Christmassy recipes. This video has to be one of my favorites to film every single year, bar none. And to be honest, I am going to say that for probably every single video leading up to Christmas time because I love this time of year. It's my favorite. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. New videos here every single Saturday. Would love to see you again for more Christmassy content. And give this video a thumbs up if you also enjoy this. This is my season. If it wasn't already obvious, this is my season. The hills are alive, people. The hills are alive. And we're gonna start with one that is cute. And I also think like pretty, like a very easy, cute party thing to bring. It kind of skews a little bit more kids, but you know what? It's probably delicious, which is why we're gonna try it today. And we're gonna be making a wreath. We need some things for said wreath. I was gonna throw this, but I kind of need them to not be entirely broken. Ta-da! It seems pretty straightforward, but we're gonna start with our green candy melt. Oh no, we're not. We're not. You know what we're gonna do first? We're gonna make sure that in this here, right here, we have enough pretzels that aren't destroyed. Oh no, broken one. I feel like we're good. I was a little worried. We need to start by microwaving this 30 seconds. And now we wait. How are we looking? So far not melted. So I'm trying to think of like what sprinkles to do. I feel like these ones, those ones are really cute. This is looking great. But now we need to make our little wreath. Okay. I feel like I'm doing one of those like painting parties. All right, this will be interesting because my pretzels are bigger than her pretzels. So I'm gonna have a really big wreath. That's fine. Didn't think that one through. I was just like, yeah, no, that's for sure. That's a pretzel right there. That's what that is. This is so calming. What a soothing way to start this video. I wanna make this circle, but I wanna make sure that I'm gonna form this correctly. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the ticket right there. All right, keep going, Rachel. You can do this. If you're gonna do this at home, which I mean, I'm probably gonna recommend because this is super fun. Make sure you have how you want them first, because otherwise you're gonna end up like me and it not fitting well. This is why I trial it, so that we don't all make the same mistakes. Okay, now I have to do a second layer. Right on top, the same direction? Yeah, just like right on top. Okay, to hurry up, Rachel. You're gonna dry otherwise. We're almost there, everyone. Cute! I feel like it needs a little bit more of the stuff though. N'est pas? Like right up here. Again, this is on me for not using the small ones. Probably in my heart of hearts, I just really wanted a giant wreath. That's my only explanation as to why I ordered these. I'm also trying to like seal up the sides here so that it will stay together. All right, now sprinkle time. I mean, the green is kind of getting lost, so I'm gonna switch. So cute. I feel like it needs a little bit of this. You like how I have to stand for this? Very important, apparently. Oh yeah. Yep, this is looking so good. So good. I'm basically adding on sprinkles until it dries and tells me that I cannot add any more, you know? I wish I had more baubles, little bauble things. I think that would make this better. If you have little bauble sprinkles, that would be a good addition. Okay. Love it. Now I'm going to move it over here so it can dry and hopefully set up so that I can take it off and it'll be a wreath. So excited. All right, so while that cools, we're gonna go on to the next one, which my oven is preheating to 400 degrees for. We're gonna start with some pizza dough because we're gonna be making these Christmas trees that are like little appetizer Christmas trees. They have garlic butter on, they're kind of pizza-y. They're gonna be so good. At least I hope so, if I don't mess this up. Did it, everyone. Where do you open? Oh, I see. I see you. We want like a rectangle. This is Chris's pizza dough roller. He hates rolling out pizza dough if you're new here. I love a rolling pin. I unfortunately lost my rolling pin in the fire. So we are currently going to be using this one. Not my favorite, but it's fine. We don't want it to be too much different than what the OG is. Just make it kind of rectangular. Okay, now filling. We're gonna start with some cheese if I can open this. I'm just using mozzarella because I think that would be good. But I mean, use whatever cheese you wish. Okay, then we put on some, well, she did the ham, so we're gonna do ham. Look how long this ham is. So long. Did she only do one layer? I feel like this needs 2 layers. She didn't, but this is so thin that I'm just gonna add just a little bit more. We'll see. We'll see if it's needed or not. That's why I'm here. Now the tricky part, because we need to cover this. Another thing of pizza dough. And it has to look even. Please work. But I want this to be relatively even, you know? I'm gonna put it in the middle. And we'll see if I can make this happen. We're just doing our very best out here. Just know that once you put this down, that's it, that's it, that's all you're doing. Okay, I need to put this on a cutting board. And now we are gonna cut off the edges. And she used a piece of parchment as sort of like a guide. And what am I gonna do with all of this extra, you may ask? Don't worry, I'm gonna roll it up and make it like, it's just gonna be not a Christmas tree. Like, look at that. You can't tell me that's not gonna be delicious. It's not aesthetic, but that doesn't mean we can just discard it. This right here, this is parent dinner. This is the win because we get to A, not waste food. Nobody wants that. B, we get to keep all of the cute aesthetic stuff for our children. Let me just trim up the rest of this here. This parchment paper thing is genius. Genius. Now we need to cut this into 1.5 inch strips. Okay, before I keep cutting them, I wanna do this one. Okay, then all we need to do, fold it into a Christmas tree, starting at the bottom, being very, oh, so Christmas tree-y. Then you just stick a skewer through it. Oh my gosh, come on. I mean, that looks like a tree. It looks like a tree. Okay, well, now I'm just gonna do the rest of these. And I bet you could do all sorts of like different toppings on this too. I have like a full tray of leftovers. This makes me so happy. Does anyone have snow yet? I need to know. Or do you not get snow? This is also a good question. I don't know how I would do with no snow. Like, don't get me wrong, I wanna complain every year about how much I dislike the snow. But I also want it to look at it. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. So cute. Don't get me wrong, this is a lot of work. But I wonder what other like toppings you could do on this. Like, listen, you could go all out with this. Make your own pizza dough, dye it green. Now that would be Christmassy. Oh my goodness, I am so pleased. And basically, these are gonna go onto the stove for 14 minutes. So I'm gonna finish this up, I'm gonna put these in the oven, and then we're gonna try and attempt to take this wreath thing off. I think it's dry. Actually, we're gonna hold on the wreath because I have a thing that I want to put on top, but let me show you the trees. So, some are better than others, for sure. I think 1.5 inches is a little generous. I would say go for 1 inch in terms of thickness because this is too thick. But now we need to put on top a garlic butter. So this here is just a mixture of garlic, butter, obviously, and Parmesan. Not Parmesan. Parmesan is going on though. Parsley. And we're just going to put this on top whilst this is still nice and warm. My guess is you kind of want it to be, green, you know? The green is not greening as green as I want it to. I mean, it's not as even, I guess, is more what I'm trying to say. Another note of something I find would be very important is to pinch the edges of your dough, like here and here. That will make a huge difference in keeping it from falling apart. Then we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan. And then we're gonna let this sit so it doesn't burn me. Because now I wanna do the thing that I think should go on top of the wreath that we made. This is something that actually my editor found, and she's like, can you test this? Because I need to know if it works. Best believe I'm gonna do that. And it's these mini candy cane bows. I mean, say less, immediate into cart, need to happen, need to try. It wasn't even a cart, it was a basket, technically. I have been here very carefully trying to figure out how to get the wrapping off of this so as to not break the candy canes like I did the last 4. That's where I'm at. This might be okay. Everybody stay calm. Stay calm, everybody. Did it, everyone. We have one. I don't know what it is about mini candy canes, but they are far superior to the large ones. I can't speak to the science of it. It just feels right in my soul. This is for sure broken, but I'm just gonna pretend it's not for the sake of this. Oh, they're kind of different, but that's fun. I'm all alone here today, too. I mean, you're here, but everyone is at school, and also my house had a mild plague bestow uponeth, which is why Lo isn't here today. I gotta protect my nieces. They can't get sick. Got 'em. Oh my gosh, imagine it was an entire video of just me unwrapping candy canes. So tell me, if you are purchasing gifts, what are you getting? Inquiring minds need to know. I've already started all of my Christmas videos stuff, so I bought a lot of things and I'm very excited about it. Actually, you know what? Ooh, I can tell you about the thing that Lo's been working on. So Lo and I love Christmas gift giving time. We're very good at like staying on top of it. It's the eldest daughter in both of us. But as happens every single year, I go through and I find all these cool things and I get so excited about them and I can't fit them all in a video. I try, I really try. But sometimes they're just, I can't test them, or there's things that like I've just bought for gifts for like my family and stuff, and it's not necessarily like things that are testable, I guess. So Lo wanted to make basically like a big gift guide. One is gonna be all of the stuff that we love, have purchased for gifts that everyone in our like collective family, we all love. These are things that I have gotten for my kids for Christmas or for ourselves, or just things that we think that would be really good because we love them. There's that. And then I'm also gonna do one of all the stuff that I've seen that has gone viral, that's super popular, that I couldn't either get here in time or I just couldn't fit into the video. But like, we don't all have time to just sit on our phones all day and see what gift ideas are out there. That's what I'm here for. So I wanted to put a list together of all of those things too. I haven't tried them, but they're there and I've sort of amalgamated them, pulled them all together from the internet. I mean, I didn't do it by myself. That was also Lo, and then Lo is like pulling it all together. It was a team effort. If you're looking for good gift ideas and you've run out of ideas and you're just like, I just need to know something that's tried and true and awesome, it's there. Or you're like, I need to know what's trending. Is there a new water bottle, makeup bag, shoe, sweat set, brand? There will be links for that too. So go after this video and go and click the links and let Lo know in the comments what your thoughts are, because she's very excited about this. I mean, I'm very excited about this. I'm gonna do 3 because I want to. So basically what's gonna happen, basically see what I'm doing here. I'm kind of creating a preliminary heart shape. I have preheated the oven to 175 Fahrenheit, very low temp. And then we're gonna put these in for about 10 minutes. The goal is to get them a little bit soft so they're a little malleable. I'm gonna finish unwrapping this. I'm gonna stick these in the oven and then we're gonna taste test the trees. Christopher.
Got there.
I have a tasty tree. I have a tree.
Tree or treat? Yes.
Well, I think of treat as like a sweet thing. This is not a sweet thing. You're not supposed to see this part, but you can just, no, you can't have this one. Ta-da!
Nice.
No. Let's just pretend though. The cheese kind of gooed and it's losing it. Helping.
Fried cheese.
Delicious.
With garlic.
Right?
Garlic cheese.
Garlic cheese. It's like a little Christmas tree. It's just very thick. I think I'm gonna make it less thick next time, but it's like ham and cheese and parsley and Parmesan and stuff.
That looks awesome.
Right? Little cheese star. Now we have to taste test it.
All right.
You go first.
I feel like I would have wanted that stick, no?
Okay. I just figured I didn't want you to like
Oh,
bite
all
into it. All right, there you go. Oh, that reminds me also, the other thing that you will love about it is that when you trim off all the edges, you know how sometimes it's like, oh, I don't want to waste this. I just rolled it up, and then you can use all the wasted bits as like a little pinwheels.
Wasted bits of what? Sorry?
He wasn't there. I'm just saying that there was no food wasted, Christopher. That's what I'm trying to say. I was worried it was going to be too bread forward. It doesn't feel that way.
Is there no tomato sauce on this?
No, it didn't say to. Saving it for later. No, it didn't have any.
I feel like I could use a marinara dipping sauce. Otherwise, really good.
Oh, I have it for dipping. I just
Ooh.
didn't put any on. Because it's almost pizza-y, but it's not fully pizza.
Yeah, that makes a difference.
See, I like it better without. Maybe if it was warmed up, I should have warmed it. That's on me.
The first bite without is great, but it's really rich to eat a whole thing without some kind of freshness. So I appreciate the tomato.
All right. Like, it is delicious, and I am going to eat it.
Oh.
10 out of 10.
I might eat kid ones before they get home.
Thank you. Actually, I will. But you need to take that for the road. But
I am.
your road is a short road because I am going to call you back to help me with some hot chocolate.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, you know what? We have 15 seconds before the candy canes come out, and then we can mold them. And then basically, what we want to do is we want to. Oh no. Isn't that what she did? This one doesn't want to bow. And this one, half of it is bowing. This one is not bowing. This one's kind of working, so we're gonna go with that. Now we take the top parts of the candy canes that I broke off and we go like this over top. That's a silly looking one. Not working out as well as I thought it would. She made it look so easy. See what happens with that. But now I wanna go on to a hot chocolate, which just feels right. And this one is called French hot chocolate. It's been going around, I've been seeing it everywhere. It's like a really thick, luxurious looking hot chocolate. If you are French, please let me know if this is accurate. But for that, we need to go over to the stove. All right, so we have our saucepan. I'm gonna turn it on to medium. And then in here, we're putting half a cup of cream and half a cup of milk. 1, 2. And it looks like you put in 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, so that's what I'm gonna do. Chris is in the background cutting up a lot of chocolate. There's so much chocolate in this, you have no idea.
It's a lot of chocolate.
It's so much chocolate. Ooh, my candy canes. Whisk this until bubbles form. But you don't want it to boil. No boiling. All right, hopefully you can see something. To take this out and immediately start to pinch it together. Wait, hold on. Almost a candy cane bow. It's hot. It is hot on my little fingers. But that's not bad. Follow this guy. And like, that's what you get. All right, it's not bad, but okay, here's what I'm learning. The candy cane pieces, they need to be like touching something that's hot. Christopher, look at them. I mean, some are cuter than others.
Oh, nice.
Little bows.
Yep. Good
Ah.
job.
They work. It's just, you have to make sure that the candy cane piece is touching something hot. Otherwise, like this piece right here, she's not gonna do anything for me. But it's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. If I got more practice, I feel like I could do a good job with this. While that cools, I'm gonna bring you back over here so we can review this hot chocolate. Okay, we're starting to get little bubbles around the outside, so I'm going to add in, see all this chocolate? Do you see all of this? This is all going in here. Like, that's insane. It's so much chocolate. And then we're just gonna stir this until everything is melted down. This is 70% dark chocolate, like good quality chocolate, by the way, just so you know. And then I'm just gonna keep stirring this until this is smooth. And then we're gonna try and drink this. I needed to zoom in so that you can see how like silky looking this is. That's insane. How decadent. I'm so excited. Hot chocolate is ready. I have my cup. I'm also in the process of making, stop. It's like a pudding. I'm making some whipped cream to go on top. I need to do our little peppermint bows on the wreath. I regret immediately not pulling out Francesca for this. I wanna take our beautiful, beautiful wreath and then take, none of them are great, I'm gonna be honest with you, but We're gonna take a bow and we're gonna put the bow right in here. Oh, actually that does make it a lot better. That was needed badly. And can you imagine this on like the mini ones, you know, like the little mini guy. I don't know why I'm standing over here to the side. Hello. And as I was doing, okay, that is looking gorgeous. Christopher?
Yeah?
You must try this.
All right. Must I?
You must.
I will.
Insist.
I shall.
I am covered in chocolate. Look at this. That is a hot chocolate.
Oh, so you just melted some chocolate.
I just melted some chocolate. I don't even know how one sips that.
Come on.
I know.
That's not.
But then you put like whipped cream on top. I feel like this is gonna melt immediately. Like how does one, I want to eat it with a spoon.
Yeah, well you gotta sip it first.
Well, I mean if you insist.
Yeah. That is so thick.
Oh my goodness. Like how one sips that is beyond me.
That's just chocolate.
It's just chocolate. But is it like a mousse? Like try it as like a mousse. Or like a warm pudding? I don't know how to describe this. It needs the whipped cream though.
Yeah, it needs like a gallon more milk. I don't know. This is just because you can, right? That's not for human consumption.
Well, I mean, this is what the French do. This is how they have their hot chocolate. That's what the internet tells me. I don't know.
And when has that ever been wrong?
Well, look at this though.
That is pretty cool.
Look at the little bow.
Really nice.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
That is fun.
Oh
losing
yeah,
pieces.
yeah. This is very thick and it's a very dense chocolate because it's like the dark chocolate. Like for myself, for consumption, we're so far over this way. Wee. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I need more milk in it. I need to thin it out, and it needs to. Weirdly enough, it needs to be sweeter, which I don't normally say about stuff.
What if? I think of things to add: coffee or alcohol. Okay, what about?
He did add coffee. He added espresso to it.
Okay. I could see that. That would thin it out and also add another note.
Think, Christopher, with all your might.
Bourbon.
No.
Yeah. I think
No,
bourbon.
is that woody one? Or is it the one that smells like
that's
gasoline?
Scotch. I mean, you wouldn't like bourbon either, but bourbon is...
Is the bourbon the gasoline one?
No, that's Scotch. Bourbon is sweeter, but you would still think it's gasoline. I think coffee.
Coffee would be nice. But coffee or espresso?
Espresso, ideally.
Yeah. I think that would be good, and adding a little bit more sweetness with the whipped cream. But like it is very thick.
What if I throw a shot of espresso
Throw
in
a
there?
shot of espresso in it. Christopher, I made an error with the purchase of these things, the pretzels.
Okay.
Because how cute, like don't get me wrong, this is phenomenal. I'm so pleased with myself. However, it's supposed to be using like the little ones. You know the little pretzels you get on the plane?
Oh, yeah.
Like little guys. I want to know what it tastes like, but I don't want to break down my tree. Where is the pretzels? Candy and pretzel. Oh, so it's good. Like I knew it would be good, but it's pretty good. It will be tasty. And then you throw on sprinkles. Like no one's mad at this. No one's mad at this. It's so cute.
It looks more like a drink.
Okay.
Dollop. That looks good.
It does. You see that? Like, that looks pretty. It needs more sweet. Like, again, I like a sweeter hot chocolate.
I don't know.
Well, did you have it with the whipped cream?
I did, yeah.
Okay, so then yeah, with the whipped cream, it's phenomenal.
That's really good.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. You need to have the espresso in there to thin it out. And then instead of making it a drink, again, this is my own riff on this. My own, did you hear me? I just took full ownership of that. Do you see that?
Good job developing this recipe and introducing it to the internet.
You are so welcome, everyone. Take a couple of dollops of that, get a little shot of espresso, and then put this on top. Versus like a big, huge thing and like watering it down with milk or whatever.
As long as we're inventing things, I have an idea about bread and cinnamon and sugar.
I thought you were gonna go with the Peppermint Becky's.
Oh no, someone else invented those. Cinnamon sugar toast is my thing.
Christopher, people who are new here aren't gonna understand that you're being sarcastic.
How come you haven't been watching for years? It's good content.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Christopher, for the wonderful idea that I came up with.
Sure.
For sure. You're so welcome. Let me know in the comments if you have tried any of these recipes or going to try any of these recipes, or if there are any recipes out there that are like tried and true favorites that you make as tradition every single year. Inquiring minds need to know. Now, I have been on YouTube for about 15 years now. I know, 15 years. And therefore I have done my share of Christmas recipe testing. So I will put the full playlist of all of the different ones that we have tested over the years. There are some great ones in there, as well as some ones that just like, but that's part of the fun, right? So make sure to subscribe, thumbs up this video if you enjoy it, and stay tuned next Saturday for some more Christmassy stuff. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'll see you in the next one.